Okay, I'm bored, you're bored. Let's get this over with. This is part 1 to what deku was Riddick. And I have actually two versions of this story. The one with the most possibility for world building and such like that is the one I'm going to tell you now. But before I begin, I like to thank the guy who actually gave me the inspiration for this, which was Kirisho Masho. Or was it Kirisho? Whatever, I'll just call him Kirisho. Yeah, I saw his web deku had Riddick's abilities, and I thought, okay, that's pretty badass. Hell, I love the Riddick movies, especially Pitch Black. Hell, that was Riddick's debut, man. Anywho, let's get this over with. Here, we open up to the planet Furia, which, unlike canon, they actually get a heads up about the necromongers, in which they know they're strong, but they're not going to want to risk their whole race over their pride like that, their confidence. So they actually send off a few families, only having really the strongest warriors stay. Hopefully be able to fight them off, and if not, they know the race is safe. And one ship in particular houses a bouncing baby boy and his mother. This woman is Inko. She's glad that she gets to stay with her son and everything, but she is gonna miss her home. Seriously, I believe there are no Furians that aren't combatants. Seriously. Anyway, when she finally gets engaged to Alpine, she notices something's off. She goes down to the main room and she notices Izuku's gone. She's rushing as far as she can. She's looking high, she's looking low, until she actually hears something growling. And yeah, they have a stowaway. But as soon as the growling stops, she rushes into the room, and this is when she sees a hellhound. She sees it right next to Izuku. She gets closer slowly, trying to get her son before it tries to eat him, but then, yeah, it turns to look at her, and it starts to get into attack mode. She backs up, and it turns back to normal. All passive and whatnot. She has no idea what's going on. I mean, yeah, Furians are pretty good at taming wild beasts, especially ones like this, but why is it protecting her son? She turns her head to look right at Izuku, and she sees his eyes. Yes, her son is an Alpha Furian, which pride just wells up in Inko. She is proud of this, considering that not only is her son an Alpha, but he's already tamed a pack animal right then and there. But then she notices something. The hellhound looks rather bigger than it should, at least within its stomach. That hellhound's a she, and she's pregnant. Which Inko was like, are you serious? I can't believe this. Not only do we have a hellhound, but now it's gonna have puppies. And she's excited at this, considering that, yeah, hellhounds, they are stronger as a pack, but one of them, is not one you want to deal with unprepared. So, they finally make it to Earth, in which Inko does survey the area, seeing what's going on. And compared to how things were before the Furians were established and everything, yeah, things have changed a lot. She actually sees people who are giants, people who are small as mice. She doesn't know what the hell happened. Some these people look like animals, others look like frogs, goats. Is this really where we originated from? Huh. But she knows that her Furion attire isn't going to really cut it here. She doesn't know about heroes, villains, or anything, so she decides to steal some clothes. In which, luckily for her, she landed right near a house that was drying their clothes. Yeah, lucky break, huh? She doesn't need to really get anything for Izuku because, hell, he's just pretty much wearing a diaper and a blanket. But she doesn't want to stand out. She doesn't know if these people are dangerous. She doesn't know if they are, well, have been introduced to Furians yet. So she's being as cautious as she can. Well, Izuku, he's just doing nothing. He's just sleeping, and whenever he does open his eyes again, he does cry. Because he doesn't have his goggles. Inko hasn't actually planned for this, considering that she didn't plan on actually having an Alpha Furion as a kid. So she has to actually steal his goggles as well. Time goes by, months, let's say, and Deku does end up getting his goggles. They get a house, and Inko gets a job. As for the Hellhound, she has her puppies, in which they are instantly attracted to Izuku. Inko, she's so proud of her son for actually having his own pack at such an early age. She's trying to recall this happening ever within Furion history, but she can't. She's looked through the archives of her ship, just noticing that no Furion has ever tamed a pack so early. So she's wondering just how strong is this kid gonna be. When Izuku's 4, Inko has fully integrated into society. She hasn't even told him what they really are yet. But she does meet Hazashi. And yeah, they hit it off pretty well, all things considered. She's enjoying the peace and quiet, no need to fight or anything. Because yeah, Furions are very adaptable. Alphas especially. So yeah, she's pretty quick to learn. She hasn't told Hazashi what they are, in fears of how he'll actually react. But Hazashi can already tell something's off with Izuku. Now, let's cut to when Deku is 4. She has to get him his quirk registered, but they don't really know how to place it. So Inko she just says a name. What? Furion. Wait, Furion? What's that? It's just something that came to mind. Huh. Okay. Furion. I guess that works for a quirk, I guess. Which as soon as Deku does go to preschool and tell everyone about his quirk, they are somewhat impressed except Bakugo. Bakugo actually charges at Deku only for him to dodge and sock Bakugo in the jaw, sending him to the wall. which causes him to get in trouble pretty much instantly. Like, hey, that was self-defense, man. Seriously. He came at me, so I was just defending myself. Put him in timeout or whatever, not me. They have Margo looked over, and yeah, his jaw is dislocated. Like, how? Never mind. Just be more careful. Thank you. And this is when the rivalry between Deku and Bago actually start. However, to Bago it's a rivalry. To Izuku it's just an inconvenience. Yeah, Bago has challenged him multiple times, but whenever his explosions do land on Izuku, he sees that he just gets up and starts running at him again. Like, why won't you stay down? Because I ain't gonna lose to a weakling like you. Yes, and this strikes Bakugo hard. Seriously, he's never been called weak by anyone but Izuku. So you can just imagine how that feels. We're gonna have a time schedule when it's the end of middle school. And yeah, Izuku does want to be a hero. He does want to go UA, but no one laughs at him. No one dares to laugh at him. And Bakugo, he's just, one day, I'm gonna get you. You are going to lose to me one day. This is his mindset. He does want to be a hero, but mainly to beat Izuku. He wants to get strong just so he can at least beat Izuku once. In which he does have scars from when Izuku has pretty much beaten him to within an inch of his life just to teach Bakugo a lesson. As far as Izuku, when it comes to battle damage, he doesn't really have any. Because Fury already can heal pretty fast. But on Alpha, yeah, you ain't gonna see many scars on him unless he cauterizes the wound before he actually heals. So yeah, Izuku's pre-built. He's not scared of anything. Bakugo has went over to his house to hang out and seen the Hellhounds, which yeah, they had to get those registered as well. Just saying that they're a quirked animal. Which, like, are you serious? The people who saw these things were pretty intimidated. It's like these guys were actually built to fight and kill. And when they see that Izuku can actually command them without any real effort, it just impresses them even more. This is the day when they actually changed his quirk name to Alpha Furion. I wonder whose idea that was. Go. I'm sorry. And as for the sludge villain, Izuku already knew it was there. He just keeps dodging over and over and over again to a point where it can't even begin to keep up with him. And just, I give up. As soon as he sees All Might, he's like, I give up. Just arrest me, please. Like, what? Yes, arrest me, please. Just I've been trying for several minutes just to snag this one kid. It's not worth it. Oh, well, okay, and get in the bottle. Yes, sir. And that's the end of that. Zuku's walking home. We actually sees something off. He actually sees something crashing far into the woods. His curiosity is piqued, and he actually runs in to see what's going on. What he actually sees is a necromonger. He doesn't know what this is, but he sure as hell knows that, yeah, he does not belong here. Which he goes in to confront him. Like, he pulls out his gun and ready to fire. It's like, then like, wait, why are you wearing goggles? Oh, they're for my eyes. As he just shows him, in which he instantly fires right at Izuku, only having seconds to dodge. He turns around to see what happened to the trees behind him, and yeah, at least 5-10 trees gone. Like, what the hell, man? As he just fires again, Izuku just dodging into the point where, you know what? Fuck this, as he just grabs, you know what? Yeah, he grabs a stick. Oh wait, you thought I was gonna give him the saber claws? No. Those come later. Those come later. Anyways, yeah, the Necromonger is laughing at Izuku's feeble attempt to try to fight back until he remembers, oh fuck, this is a fucking Alpha Fury. Yes, anything, they can make anything into a weapon. In which he gets even more serious, pulling out another gun, trying to fire at Izuku. Izuku being able to dodge effortlessly to the point where he stabs him straight in the eye, causing him to go crazy out of pain and anger. So, you had enough? It's like fucking Furion! As he fires one more time, Izuku just dodging effortlessly once again, and decides to plunge it right into his neck, killing him. Izuku, he doesn't know where that came from, because, yeah, even though he does fight Bongo or whatever, he's never killed anything but an animal before. He runs home, just dragging the body. Hazashi, he's overseas, just like in canon. And he tells Inko what happened. Necromongers. They finally found us. Wait, what? What's a Necromonger? Also, he called me a Furion. How does he know about my quirk? Izuku, I haven't been completely honest with your whole heritage. What? And this is when she tells him about the Furions, the hierarchy, and why they had to actually leave their home. Izuku, he's stunned at this because for all these years, he thought he was just a normal human, which turned out he is literally an alien. Inko, she apologizes for not telling him sooner, but Izuku, he gets over it pretty quickly. So, seems like these guys are hunting us now. Yes. So my quirk is actually just my natural born ability. Correct. Wow. And what about the Hellhounds? Are they? Yeah, they're aliens too. Luckily, this world seems to have plenty of people with several different abilities, appearances, and such, so this planet seemed the most accepting. Does anyone else know? No. Your father left before I can actually tell him. So, what now? I don't know. I didn't plan on having this talk with you. Oh, man. So, I'm an alien. We're from outer space. Our planet's home planet is actually Furia, which makes the name very understandable. But what else can you tell me about us? she gives him the whole rundown of how special Furians are, especially Alpha Furians. Wait, Deku, he's like, wait, so my eyes make me an alpha? Well, yes. I mean, if anything, you are one of the strongest I've ever seen before. Really? I am. Yep. If anything, I haven't found any records of a Furian as strong as you. Alpha or otherwise. It would usually take years of training to get to your point, to where you were as an infant. I was so proud when I saw those beautiful eyes of yours. He gets a little flustered because he's getting embarrassed as hell hearing his mother dote on him. Like, Mom, now's not the time. Right now, we gotta let at least the government know about us. I don't think that's a good idea. Why not? Haven't you seen the movies I recommended you to watch? Humans, at least the inhabitants here, they don't really take well with extraterrestrials like us. But, Mom, no buts. You are not to tell anyone what we really are. No exceptions, Izuku. Can we at least tell Dad? If he comes back, yes. Yes, you can. But as of right now, no one is to know. But, Mom, that's not right. Excuse me? The people should know what's coming. I just killed one of them. Don't you think they would have some contingency plan for this, just in case? Maybe send a full-scale invasion, a whole armada or whatever they're called, and goes, damn it. I guess you do have a point, but seriously, kid, I don't know. Mom, we put this whole planet in danger. It's either we tell them, or let the necromongers tell them. You are becoming a real pain in the ass. Well, I wonder who I got that from. Smart ass. And that is where I'm going to end this part off. Yeah. Didn't expect that, did you? But yeah, man, Kirsho, thank you so much for giving me the inspiration. Man, being honest, I always did wonder how Izuku could have turned out if he did have Riddick's capabilities. So, yeah, thank you so much for that. And with that, head pats for Neko, as well as Shota Aizawa. I am out. The peace and the love, childrens.